So one of the last tricks I think is, and we're living in the end times, is because I'm likely to give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, let's say if you tell me that you're being targeted systematically for gentrification or genocide, and you're starting out as a black person or as a Christian, I'm likely to give you the benefit of the doubt. You have to be intrigued and then want to go and verify, right? Not trust but verify, but verify after anything that intrigues you. Because I'm not sensationalistic. I don't care about a sensation so that far, really. But okay, so the enemy knows this, and if you notice, the enemy tries to convince black people that all the Christian stuff that they say is, this is like demonic and stuff. It's really black, and it is. I mean, it's really like another mystery system that has nothing. It's a different demonology and a different way of thinking about the afterlife and everything. So why would you even try if it's not your mystery system? Like, but okay, to them that stuff represents Satan. It's black, it's dark, it's evil, it's Satan. That's just like, we knew that. I mean, the ancestors knew that we were gonna forget all the wisdom. Like, they knew that there was gonna be an offshoot who didn't know anything. Like, we knew we were gonna forget all the science. And so they made preparations in advance so that we can inherit back our sacred knowledge. And so the scribe of Iwas is preserving it, but it's actually for us. They try to convince so it's the same. It's like they're trying to split that. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about African American stuff. I'm talking about black and Christian. They try to convince the black people that all that Christian stuff is white. They try to convince the Christian people that all that black Nubian stuff is evil. Ben Carson is not really a false prophet in the sense that you're allowed to, if you're a good DJ, you can spin a bad record every now and then. You're allowed to get away with spinning one bad record per night. Not the whole record, the song. You can't play two bad songs. You can play one. You get away with it. Like, you can stand corrected. You know what I mean? There was a video that tried to debunk Ben Carson and tried to put too much on it. You know what I mean? They said he was crying. Like, where are you interpreting that his tears is rolling down his cheek? I looked at him. He was just reviewing the data, and he said, oh, I misquoted this scripture, and it's actually this. Okay, so you got him to reverse himself, which is someone who's able to take themselves off of one view or stance in light of a better one is not a false prophet. They're trying to scare you. Hallmark and companies like that, they are actually getting all their so the Christian Hallmark cards and stuff are actually just positive affirmations. That's just more in line with Neoplatonic than Christianity. And they're studying from the Sufis. The Sufis are giving them the positive affirmations. But before that racket, that business, they weren't doing that. So the Sufis were not making positive affirmations. They were doing Sufism. They weren't coming up with and then the more you like, it might just appall someone if I just say, like, Mother Teresa was a scammer and Gandhi was just like this racist idiot. But like, anybody who wins a Nobel Peace Prize is if you research more about them, you'll find out that they're just a diaper wearing fucking racist. If you thought about how, like, they say, like, to get a Nobel Peace Prize, you're presented this pen, like it's a special pen, and three men walk up to you and give you this pen. there's a risk of upsetting someone. So like you want your Nobel Peace Prize person to show you how much not a peacemaker that they are by accident, and just fucking, oh well, if you feel that way, we're not gonna give you this special prize. But you're upsetting them because this never happened. Anything that they say in a movie about In a Beautiful Mind or whatever movie, and they walked up to him and you didn't do that shit. He was already schizo. Why would you walk up to a schizophrenic like that? Okay, you're like whoa, today, like ooh, like I'm back and I'm resuscitating back into my schizophrenia now. I said but I'm recessive back into schizophrenia now. It's like if I saw the girl that changed my whole perspective, that made me rethink everything, I would just revert back to an idiot. Even as that I'm living a different life and everything now. You keep something. Well, you do get to keep something. Your genuine effort, your true, your real, honest retribution. You don't learn that many things. You only operate on a high level or capacity of like one or two things in life. At any given time, you can only perform at a high level, like 2 or 3 things. What's this video starting off about? Oh yeah. So one of the last tricks of, and like this sacred knowledge encourages people to study. So it's like everything you generate is you. Like it won't take credit for anything you find or that make any claims on your salvation. And like the Orthodox don't make salvific claims, which is something that you might discover you already knew even before you went to your first Vespers or try to become a catechist. Which is the next thing I'm going to do, because I'm not going to go in there all provocative, like, oh, I heard this stuff was black, like you were hiding this stuff. No, just because it wasn't the Orthodox that tried to convince you that all that stuff was white either. That was like a company like Hallmark or something. There's also the the clerics. Hallmark is just our kind of cleric. They don't like do Sharia law on anybody. They don't you don't see them punishing anybody. See what I mean? So it's okay if you're not convinced that Hallmark is sinister or anything. I still gotta produce receipts. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong because you have any question. I'm not gonna dignify you with a response. Oh no, that's not how I feel. Like if you think that Hallmark is like, you're worried, like I don't want to condemn something, like that's bearing false witness. You don't want to bear false witness against a wholesome company like Hallmark, or suggest that Chick-fil-A could be a focus group, like, because like it could be both. It could be wholesome, and a focus group could set up wherever there is a Popeyes and a Chick-fil-A in the same vicinity, like nearby. Because you could set up a focus group right on the top of that. I don't know what interest that it has or what they do, how they use it to convert to some kind of, you have to create value, you know. It's like you have to do something against the capital that you're forced to use it. So you have to go out and you have to find some way to create value. And for some conversion rate, some conversion, you have to transfer value into liquid capital for storage.